Pablo,
Lunchie,
Carlos,
And Axel.
welcome to Quatro.
4 people.
4 opinions.
one topic.
Bring the pain!
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello, guys.
Again.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Nice to be with you.
I'm so glad you've come back.
Yeah. Oh.
And
What a
all our
pleasure.
millions of viewers listening
Yes.
to us today.
What are we talking about, Axe?
All right,
What do
so
we got?
today we are talking about to the pain. Like
Yes.
the worst physical pain you've ever
Sounds
experienced.
sore.
So you just said some pretty messed up stuff, so you get to go first because that was
Dope.
messed up.
So, for those of you who know me, understand that I was particularly accident prone. Yeah.
I'm not even sure that's the term for it, bro. Like,
Masochistic?
no. Like,
Unconsciously?
can I explain one time that I saw you get knocked out?
Yeah, go on.
Right. You were carrying a TV.
Yes.
And I can't remember what happened, but you sort of
Stepped off of a footpath that met a driveway on an angle and rolled my ankle, and the weight of the television in my hand increased the pressure on my ankle, and I compensated for it, and by doing so bent my knee and headbutted the television. It was an old school, it was CRT
TV.
television, right? And so I busted my face up on this thing, and I headbutted it so hard that I knew I was losing consciousness, right?
not the
God.
TV.
And so, I put the TV in the back of the van. The back door was open, so I was able to put. And I
Save the TV.
I did.
You saved it. You're such a hero.
My next,
Tardy Lunchie.
So, this offers context, right? I was so familiar and well versed in losing consciousness by my own hand that my next thought was to sit on the ground because it was concrete and I didn't have far to fall, right? So I went to do that. And then
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I saw.
wow.
and that's I woke up in a warm pool.
Oh.
And it was like blood coming from my skull.
Wow.
So yeah, man. But that wasn't my most painful one. That's child's play. Let me get to the juice, okay?
But in hindsight, that was clumsiness. Yeah, you are clumsy.
Me and my siblings fought when we were kids, as most siblings, I suppose, and me and my older brother particularly. And I remember he had done something to me that had annoyed me. And I ran into his room and grabbed his Michael Jordan MVP basketball that he had signed and given to him like 2 days prior for his birthday. And I stabbed it with a fork.
Oh, no.
So typical shit, right? And
You did.
so yes, I did.
We are not
And then-
putting tardigrade cells in this guy, okay?
Nasty,
It's not happening.
he had really annoyed me.
Lucky he'd really annoyed you.
my
And
because
so as quickly as I had taken that decisive action to get him back, I realised he's much bigger and stronger and faster than I am, and so I needed a crafty escape plan, which came in the form of a long sort of hallway that led to an open door, which was led into my bedroom.
And he didn't have his sneakers now, so he can't run after you.
No, it was a basketball. So
Sorry.
my bed was against my bedroom wall, which there's a window right there, and that was open, right?
Ooh.
And so my escape plan was genius. This is the mixture of too much comic books, cartoons, and not enough sense as a kid. I legged it. I hauled ass down this fucking hallway and bounced off of my bed out the window. Now I knew I was going to be safe because on a typical day, the trampoline was right underneath my window. So it was this was going to be the most heroic escape you've ever seen, right? I got out the window just far enough launched to see my father mowing the lawns, and he'd put the trampoline up against
Oh, God.
and so have you ever seen like a lawn dart? So I just went sailed head first into the lawn, and because it was mowed,
there was less impact.
pushing. And that wasn't painful. It was like waking up from that was painful, because I busted my head so hard.
Man.
So bad, man.
Yeah, so that was dope.
That's funny.
And you, what's the worst pain you ever had?
So that would have to be my back. So the issue with injuring your back is that it's the center of your body.
Oh, yeah.
So you literally...
That's like your chakra.
Yeah. It's your pivotal point.
You can't wipe your ass. That's how... It's horrible.
Carlos, that was a visual.
It is horrible. Like fair income.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that lasted about 3 weeks.
What did you do?
How did you do it?
How did you mess up your back?
I got it done.
No, how did you wipe?
I thought that's what you
Let's clarify. Let's
I
clarify.
got the job done. But yeah, like the simplest of things.
Were you on
become so
painkillers?
difficult. No.
Because see,
I don't
I've
really-
learned something, bro, and that is like as soon as I injure my back, ibuprofen, straight away. Straight away.
No.
Because
no.
what happens is, right, if you injure your back and you rest it, this is what I've learned. If you rest it, it fucking locks in.
It calcifies.
Yeah,
You see,
it's like
I'm not allowed to take painkillers. Remember I told you the lady that gave me the crystals? So I go to Remedial Massage Budgie Boy and Rose does my back there, right? I go there every week because I'm a mess. She is scary. She's like, no more painkillers. You face this pain, you feel it, and you work through it. And I'm like, okay. So like I haven't had painkillers in like 2 months. And she just goes, if you're hurting, come see me. And she just does acupuncture in the spot, releases, and it's gone.
So you rely on like lavender and hummingbird antenna or
she
something.
sticks literally needles that long through my body. Yeah, she literally impales me with over 60 needles.
have you had acupuncture? You've obviously had it.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. So,
Have you had
does work.
acupuncture?
No.
Yeah.
Have you had it? Yes.
It's the best thing I've ever done.
No.
Come on.
No, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I've had it
fixed
too.
my bones.
And
It's made my bones line up better.
I didn't
Wow.
get a
Yeah.
benefit. I didn't get a benefit. In fact, when I got it done, I was sitting there stressed because I feel like there's these needles in you, right?
Yeah.
And if you move a little bit,
It's a mind thing. Yeah, you've got to get over it.
It's there's muscles going this way and that way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like if you move, that whole needle is like jiggling around inside your body. So I was like this.
Because I
Like
had
the whole time I was on the bed.
I had a thing called
stressful
military
experience.
neck. So my neck didn't curve naturally. It went forward with my head hanging off the edge of it. And then at the back, I had that big curve at the back of your spine. And I also had arthritis in this knuckle. So my knuckle was twice the size of all the other knuckles, twice the size. She put needles through this finger that went in the one side and out the other.
So you've
I
seen
don't have
physical
arthritis.
results.
I don't have arthritis anymore. My
Wow.
neck has got a natural curve and my upper back is completely straight, perfectly curved.
Give her a plug. Where is she at? What's her
It's
business?
Remedial Massage Budgie Boy. Her name's
Okay.
Rose.
right.
Amazing.
Shout out, Rose.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Rose is like saving me, like seriously. So yeah, I'm not allowed to take painkillers. She's
Okay.
like, face the pain, work out why you're feeling it, and then come see me.
Man, as soon as I've got a mild headache, I'm on the aspirin.
Yeah, because I used to take every 6 hours. I take ibuprofen, Panadol for
Oh,
years
6
now
hours.
because I'm in chronic pain. I don't have chronic pain anymore, like hardly.
Interesting.
I refuse painkillers.
Me too. Yeah.
Only
'Cause
if
they're
it's
addictive.
desperate. Only
Yeah.
if
See,
it's
my-
desperate.
Same, brother.
I've seen that medical
Yeah.
like addiction to those things.
Yeah,
We have a
But
brother.
I'm the same on Panadol, like Nurofen, everything. I don't take anything. At all.
Pabs.
Like
Well,
never.
our oldest brother, Carlton, our oldest brother, he's a doctor. And he says his logic is very simple. He says, why be in pain?
It makes sense.
Right?
So now
But he
talking
also
about
says you can't get something for nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, well, that's in.
And these
Like-
are opposing points.
That's right.
So now talking about pain, the worst pain. So obviously I'm trans, right? So I gave birth, and I gave birth with no medication,
Oh,
no pain relief at all.
wow.
Well,
So
that's,
I am that fucking tardigrade
I'm
monster.
pretty
person.
sure you
Well, that's
got
supposed
that.
to
I was.
the
It was
best way to
so
do it for the
painful.
child.
Yeah, it was
Not for the
so freaking painful.
WRL.
Both?
No.
Did you got
Yeah,
two children?
Yes.
Both times?
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had 5 kids and only 2 are alive. So 3 are lost, but I had to birth them. So hectic pain, but it was the most incredible experience because I wasn't taking pain relief. My body got to do what it's supposed to do, and I got that endorphin rush where I actually felt as if I was being guided through the process. I'm sure I've mentioned something to you guys, my weird stories. There was a voice telling me to go to sleep, and then I would fall asleep, and then the voice would go, wake up, you're going to have to breathe 5 times. and then you can sleep again. So I'd
Well,
wake
you
up,
got
breathe,
that whole
and pass out
starviking
again.
thing,
Yeah.
right?
And the doula and the midwife both just left me. And they were like, we're not needed here. Just there's something coaching Axel through this, which was they wrote about it in books and stuff. Like I had to do talks when the kids were born because it was just so weird. But my body was almost coaching me through, or maybe it was a spirit guide, I don't know. But it was the most incredible experience. And both my kids came out sharp as nails, like sharp as nails. Both of them holding their heads up instantly, looking around the room, eye contact. My eldest hadn't even been fully born and was talking to the doctor. The gynecologist was going, I've never had this happen before. This baby's not even born, and they're literally connecting and communicating.
So
amazing.
Did you do this out of choice?
Yes.
You decided not to have.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
It's an unmedicated birth.
Like the painkiller that they like spinal epidural, right?
I believed very strongly that pain would take over if I allowed it to. So it kind of lines up why I go to Rose, because I feel like your pain is telling you something. So it's saying you need to pay attention to something. So if you mask it, you can actually do more damage because you're not paying attention. And I was really convinced that if I allowed my body to just do what it had to do, I could do it. And it wasn't easy. It was really painful, and I lost it a few times. But in all, I felt like I was empowered in that moment. Like, I know what I can do. Like, you know, people will come at me and be assholes about work and whatever. And I'm just like, you don't know what I've done. Like, I'm stronger than you could ever imagine, bro.
Can I make a note on that? Because that's really interesting. And I think that's an example of someone running to the pain to end up with a better result.
That's why it's to the pain.
And I think, because I have cold showers every morning.
Now that I can't do. That is a step too far for me.
But this is my theory, right?
That's good.
So society runs from pain today, and I think that's one of the biggest issues that we have in society.
Oh yeah.
What the cold showers allow people to do is to run towards the pain.
Yeah.
And to control the pain and go, I'm in control of this pain.
This is my ethos in life, right?
That's a Wim Hof thing, eh?
That is
Wim Hof. Yep.
That whole
Shout out to
theory
Wim
of
Hof.
just like putting yourself intentionally through the pain that you need to go through.
Exactly.
And seek it out at times so you're not becoming too soft. That is
Exactly.
the problem, right?
Yeah.
Like,
go to the
we're
pain.
getting soft.
You know,
that's
rather than, because pain will come to you no matter what.
It's a part
it's
of
inevitable.
life.
It's part of life.
Tell us, bro.
So by going to the pain, it will help you, maybe deal with the pain when it comes to you.
And the pain lives
So,
here, remember? It's all here. And that's why I do pain hypnosis.
I'm not convinced that it's pain you're feeling when you're having a cold shower.
Oh, I can 100%
it's
assure
the
you.
whole body. The whole body
It's
has a panic
100%
reaction.
assure you.
Yeah,
It is
it's
pure
a panic
pain.
reaction.
It's
pure.
It's just deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is pain.
I think it
There's no other word for it.
registers
There's no
in the
other
brain
word
as
for it.
pain
don't-
because it's
I'm
all
psychologically-
over.
No,
Yeah, psychologically.
Your brain is telling
freak
you
out.
are dying.
Yeah, you freak out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not as a result of pain. It's a result of like going into shock.
I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no physical harm happening to you.
Yeah.
In fact, it's actually improving your...
Like for example,
hurts.
the pain thing exists.
How do I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't told my story. Yeah, so,
Tell your story.
all right. So I had 2 hernias fixed up. Right.
Wow, ouch.
And one of them, the first one that I got done, I came out and I was in excruciating pain. Right. And the nurse on hand, she was like, she didn't want to give me anything.
Yeah.
I was like,
Ow.
fuck yeah.
Happy
And
It's drowning.
eventually, like I found out that because I was in the operating, they were operating on me for like nearly 3 or 4 hours, because I was
that's
even
terrible.
bigger than what I am today, right? And it was very difficult to fix this hernia.
Yeah, painful.
Anyway, I ended up leaving. I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk.
Not good.
I left the hospital, and for days I couldn't walk. I was in extreme pain. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't stand up straight. And one day I said, "Bugger this!" I got out of bed, and I went like this, and I stretched because I was hunched like this, walking around hunched, and I felt something go.
Ooh.
like that,
Yeah.
and I was fine.
Wow.
So like,
You listen to your body.
I reckon that they literally like tied two parts of my muscles they shouldn't have together,
Yeah,
and I
look, there's a
literally had to
chance.
break that.
Yeah, there's a chance that happens. Oh.
There's a piece of medical advice for
Till
everyone.
next time.
To the pain.
To the pain.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Sounds like a mixtape. To the pain. Brilliant.